And I want to make sure that we're right on where we're supposed to be. All right. I got a 1,000 watt slug in there. We're taking the 1,000 watt slug out. We're going to put a 500 watt slug in, 25 to 60 megahertz. One of these on the bottom. I'm going to get me one of them digital meters, I think. At least put it on the reflect anyway. Because I think it'd be really cool to have. I still like the peak output and the meter and everything. I got an amp clamp over here. I already pre-tested this. It's doing about 375-ish peak watts. So I'll turn this on here. Turn it on 6. Turn on the power supply to 15 volts. Turn on the box. Hello. Audio radio. Hello. Hello radio. Turn on the dead key some. Hello radio audio. Hello. Audio radio. So about 100 bird. Hello. What do we got? I'm just out here testing a 2-pill. Who we got? All right, back to testing. Now we're going to go over to peak watts. Hello, radio, hello. And there's your 400 watts. Hello, radio, hello, audio, radio. 375, 400 watts peak. So that's like 375. Hello, radio, audio, 400. Hello, radio, audio, hello. 400 watts peak with just radio drive. We turn up the dead key on this. Hello, radio, hello. Still about 400 watts. About a 50-watt dead key. Hello, radio, hello. That's all the way up right there. At about a 100-watt dead key, maybe 90-watt. Hello, radio, audio, hello. There's your 425. Hello, audio, hello, radio, hello. All right, now that's with no fan on it. And the heat sink's not even hot. Not even above room temperature. Let's put a screw in this. Oh, that's awesome. So it's the transfer ground. That fan is perfect on this box. Absolutely perfect. Hello, radio audio. Hello. Hello, radio audio. Hello, stereo. Hello. 400 watts peak. About 100 watts bird. But we hit this with a more powerful radio than 35 watt peak. It'll get up and do the dance. But 400 watts right now off the 25, that's perfect. I want to get done with his variable first before I hook up his radio to this. But I am extremely very happy with this box. It doesn't need 8 gauge power wire. I was thinking of, on the 1000 watt slug, it was saying, on the 1000 watt slug, it was saying, let's see, turn this thing on to 40 amps. Select DC. Turn that back on, turn that back on. Hello, radio audio. Hello, test. 18 amps. Hello, radio audio. Hello, test. Audio. Hello. 19 amps. 19 amps tops for a 2-pill with just a radio drive. Hello, radio audio. Hello, test. Hello, radio audio. Hello. Yeah, about 425 there. Hello, radio audio. Hello, break. Hello, radio. Hello, channel 6. Got a copy A and Powell working as 2-pill. Break. All right, who's out there? Right? I'm putting 5 watt dead key into this 2-pill. 5 watts. Hello, radio audio. Test. Break it. 100 watt dead key. 400 watt peak. Now, if I stuck on average, hello. It still goes forward just a little tiny bit. That's okay. But even if you had an average reading meter, audio. Hello. 90 watts. But that's without a 1-pill driver. Okay, this is a high drive box. So, 2-pill C box. This is what they should do. And I got this over here at a 5 watt slug. Hello, radio audio. Hello, not even a half a watt reflect. Hello, radio. Not even a half a watt reflect. Off the antenna. Not even a half a watt reflect on it with a 2-pill. On a dummy load, you'd probably see more. I'm extremely impressed with this box. I am very happy with it. Hello, radio audio. Hello, radio. Hello. Sounds like someone from Channel 19 came to Channel 6. Hello, Greg. Hello, radio, audio. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. Yeah, 17 amps is what this thing is pulling. Max is what this thing is pulling. Max. We'll put on the negative. What the hell? Hello, audio. Hello, radio, audio. All right, 18 max. That's what this thing is pulling. 18 amps max. That's it. But we're not driving it very hard. We're just barely tickling the 22879Cs. The bypass tune on here was like 1.02 something. So it's flawless. Bypass tune on here is ridiculous. Like 1.05 is like my absolute max I'll let allow. This is at 1.02 something. Something. So, and the fan works badass awesome. All I gotta do now is put in the rest of the screws, sign the board, sticker the box, put in the screws, put on the quick disconnect, and this box will be done. I'll talk on it for a little bit, see what these guys have to say. So who's that out there? AM Power out here in Joliet looking bright. Hello, Channel 6, AM Power, Joliet looking bright. Hello. See, 500 watt slug. I ain't lying. Hello, radio. Test. Hello, radio. Hello, radio, audio, stereo, AM Power, Joliet, Illinois, getting up. I gotta fix a solder joint for the LED light. No big deal. It's the resistor going to the LED. So there's 2 pills going through the 16 pill, which is going to that side over there, through here for reflect. Hello, 5 watt slug. Hello, not even a half a watt, maybe a quarter watt. Hello, radio, audio, test. Hello. And over here, audio, radio, hello, test, 400 watt feet. Yeah, here's about 15.5 volt. Hello, radio, stereo, hello. Audio, hello, radio. There's 450 on 15.5. Here's 16 volt. Hello, radio, audio, hello. 16 volt, hello, radio. Almost 500 feet. 16.5. Hello, radio. Hello, audio. Stereo. Hello. There's your 500 watts. And 16.5 volts. Let's go to 17. 17.1. Hello, radio, audio, stereo. Hello, radio, hello. Yep, that's competition volts. We'll go to 18 volt. Pure competition. Hello, radio, hello, audio, stereo. Slamming a 500 watts. Big volts. You can run this in competition. I run this at 15. Hello, radio, audio, hello. Radio, hello, audio, stereo. I'll just call it 400 watts. It'll do a little more. But when I get done with his, you know what we're going to do real quick? We're going to hook up. No, we can't. Yeah, we can. No, we can't. Maybe we can. Hang on. Now we can. All right. We'll turn off my radio. All right. Now his variable power is not done yet, so be mindful of that. I gotta fix a few things yet. Damn it. Well, like modify a few things. But we'll run his radio real quick. External speaker. There we go. Power cable. That way. Oh, need coax. Let's see here. Let's see here. I want to see if something's working properly. I'll be up there when I get up there. Dynamic up, RF gain up, dimmer all the way up. Okay. Hello, radio, audio, test, audio. All right. Hello, radio, audio, test, hello, audio, radio. Hello, audio, radio, stereo, hello. All right, that's with the customer's radio. his radio. We're doing a little bit more output on dead key, but I gotta tune that down just a little bit. So we're getting that done. So, okay. So box is working. 15 volts. Everything's working the way it should. Yeah. So that's going to be the next project, probably for tomorrow, is to finish his radio and get that done, and then be like, okay, amp, radio, done. And I got a 12-foot jumper cable to go from the radio to the 2-pill, so he'll be happy with that too. So the amp radio will be hooked up to the cigarette lighter. The amplifier will be hooked up to the battery, and he'll be good to go for a little while. He'll have a blast on this little 2-pill. If he wants me to put a little 1-pill into it, I have plenty of room in here to put a 1-pill in here. No big deal. I even got a Toshiba 2290 I can put in here and make that into a 1-drive and 2. That's not a problem. So there's always that. Okay. Box is done, tested, it's tuned, it's working the way it should. We tested it up to 17, 18 volts. It's running. There's 0 problems with it. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being so patient. Catch you tomorrow.